I'm fucked up right now.
Yes, if you were wondering, yes, it is much harder to walk down than it is to walk up, because when you walk up, you see the rock, you see the chain, hold on for dear life, and that's it. But walking down, pretty much the only thing you're looking at is the drop the entire way. And there were some steps that were a little goofy, so there were moments where you have to let go of the chain and climb down using other ways. And normally, Angel's Landing isn't this packed. It was because of the holiday weekend and everything. A couple hikers I was with said that when they went last time, there was only like 5 or 6 other people hiking it.
Yeah, I'm ready to get off this mountain.
After that hike, I definitely needed to cool off a little bit. Now, the very tip top of that peak, right in the middle, that's Angel's Landing. When I got back to the visitor center, I was so tired I really didn't do anything. I went to a brewery next door and I had a couple beers, had some food, and then I just chilled on a park bench for like an hour and a half as the sun slowly set behind the canyon. Once it did, I was able to finally ride home in the perfect moment. It's when the sun sets, but you can still feel this radiant heat coming from the rocks that you're driving by. It's awesome. So on the way back to the campsite, I picked up some corn, and some other food, some snacks, and some water. And then I basically cooked it over the fire and then laid in my tent and stared at the stars as I drifted off to sleep. If you've never gone camping in a very rural area where there's no light pollution, you really need to put it on your bucket list, because it is the stars that have always been overhead are magnificent when you truly see them without any pollution. So I was thinking about taking a hike the next morning, but when I woke up, nah, I was so over that. So I basically just wanted to pack my things and get out of there as soon as I could, but it just took forever to do so. My plan today is to travel from Hildale, Utah to Lake Havasu City, Arizona, where I have a hotel waiting for me that I use my Hotel.com points to reserve. I want to see the Grand Canyon, and I've never been there, so I might as well go to the North Rim, which is so close. And I really hate double backing, so I'd rather just drive around the Grand Canyon on my way to Lake Havasu Falls. Yes, that's 518 miles. I didn't plan this as well as I should have. In hindsight, I should have never driven 518 miles in one day. I know I'm backed up for time, but really, you can't skip past these views.
That is a doozy. It's 1 o'clock. Went to the north rim of the Grand Canyon. Came, chilled for a bit, took some photos. I'm like way behind schedule. I was gonna go to the south rim today too, drive around, but I'm not gonna have enough time. I just need to go to Lake Havasu.
Gap, Arizona, like 80 miles from Flagstaff. I keep like dozing off almost, so I keep having to pull over and stop, so it's taking me so much longer to ride than I planned. I have to get to Havasu City by tonight, and I have a reservation there, but God, it's already 5 o'clock. And I'm not even at Flagstaff. Flagstaff's got to be at least 2.5 hours, maybe 3 to Lake Havasu City. I don't know. I haven't had internet service.
5 minutes after taking that video, I fell asleep sitting there on the sidewalk in the shade.
Most frustrating things happening. My bike's not starting, and I looked over, and let me show you what it is. I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes. It's almost 5:30 already, and I gotta get to Flagstaff. There is a wire. This bad boy right here, somehow, when there was a bump, I guess, came back, rubbed the tire just enough to where it's getting frayed. Made it to Flagstaff.
They have an In-N-Out here, so, and it's the least busy In-N-Out I've ever seen in my life.
I'm an idiot. I was always curious how much this gas tank would hold.